All right, guys, I figured I would give you all a tutorial on how to open your baseball cards. I know it sounds crazy, but I feel like there's a lot of people that miss out on short prints and things like that. So back in the 90s, when we were collecting, we were hitting cards. We didn't have serial number cards. We didn't have cards that were numbered on the back. We didn't have cards that were parallels. So, that said, it was easy just to go through cards. So, you go to the store and get that wonderful pack of 1990 Score, and you would just go woo, woo, woo. See all that woo-woos? Woo. And you'd have some inserts, but basically it was just kind of, that was it. But now, you need to just be a little more thorough, I guess is the word to say. So, this is a box of 2020 Topps Holiday. Now, this is just what I like to do. You all know how to do this. This is what I like to do. Let's see here. I like to get these bad boys. I want to show you something. I like to open several packs at once. That way I can just go on and get on in there. Don't have to worry about getting top loaders later or whatnot. So, that's what I like to do. You don't have to do it. By any means. Please, don't worry about my little messy table I got going on here. But I want to try to show you something. Hopefully I can get zoomed in really good. Here we go. Let me get rid of that. All right, so let's Andrew McCutchen card. If you see that code right there, code CMP 042465. Okay, so all these cards are going to have that code. See, 465. That's the important numbers. The 465. See, the 465. All right. So when you open your cards, sometimes boxes have more parallels than others. Holiday boxes, which this is Topps Holiday, it's kind of a winter product. It comes out. It's kind of cheap. It's a little gimmicky, I'm not gonna lie, but I enjoy it. It comes with a guaranteed auto or relic and everything, every box. But usually you will also find, at least 2 short prints, or even super short prints. So you really have to look out for it. Most of the time you will see that they are turned around, upside down, which hopefully we'll see that. Or sometimes they're not. So you just have to look at the card. So unless you just know your cards, which I go through a lot of cards, but I don't even know them all, you would not probably be able to look at it with the naked eye and see that it was a short print. Now that code that we were talking about, that 465 code, that will tell you if it's a short print or not. So, another thing I like to do is I like to divide them up, American League and National League. That gets us to at least some way to decipher and organize for a later time. Because I like to do blind bags and I like to be able to put them in. And it's easier if you have a National League pile and American League pile. So say 465. And also with that, I like to keep my stars out separate. So the Yadier Molina, I pull him. I do not pull Gio, so I will not pull him. I do pull Evan Longoria. I do not pull Max Kepler. I'm trying to look to see if I notice any of the short prints. Oh, God. Blech. Blech. Whit Merrifield, nothing. So the thing about these winners, the short prints, they'll have like a necklace. Santa Claus will be in the background. They might be wearing a Christmas Santa Claus belt. They might be swinging a candy cane bat. I pull Ozzy. I pull Miguel. So what happens is if you don't notice these when you go through and see the upside down card, then you've actually got to go through and look at all those numbers, those 4, 6, 5s. And you can see, pull Jack, pull Chris Sale, and then you can see which missed or, okay, now that, you can just feel it. That's a different card. It's kind of it's a shimmery card. It's got glitter on it. This one's smooth. So, one thing I have not understood yet is why that code is not any different, but it's not. But the card is different. I guess it's because it's the same image. I'm not really 100% sure on that. But so that's a special card. And what I would do, I'm not a big Willie Adamas guy, but keep your penny sleeves close by whenever you get those special cards. Just go ahead and penny sleeve them on up. I keep my parallels to the side anyway, so that's kind of what sorry about that. It's just a natural reaction when I see that. Let's see here. Polanco, I don't know. Pull him. D. Gordon. Ooh, look at that pretty Wrigley Field in the background. That's a nice picture right there. Jack Flaherty. Porcello. Here I am talking about all these. Man, that's a baller right there. Kyle, the man, Schwarber. Brian Reynolds, don't pull him. Gary Sanchez, I do pull him, even though I don't know why. There's the future Cub right now. Now, I think I showed that Altuve earlier, so you won't get 2 of the same card in a pack. So if you get 2 of these Altuves, then one of them's going to be different. It's just 472. So there is something different. So let's see here. 472. Y'all. Okay. I don't know if I've ever seen that. See that little Houston snowball hanging off the bat? Wow. I would have never seen that. I almost guarantee that nobody else would have seen that. So I didn't even know that was a thing. 472. One thing else I can say is you can look up the codes on the interwebs and you can see what each code means. So I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that will be I think that'll be a short print, like super short print, because I've never trained my eye to look for that. So that's how seriously quickly you can miss that. Because I mean, looking at that card, it looks just like the other Altuve, which I don't know if I pulled that one out or not. But that's another way to tell if you actually have a short print. If you get 2 of the same cards, then something's up. There's going to be a different. So we're just going to put him over here and see if I get another Altuve in there. I'll show you the difference there. All right, so we got a Juan Soto. And if you notice, that bad boy was not flipped over, so that's why you really have to focus on these bad boys. Kevin Newman. No, we had Brian Reynolds earlier. All right, Chris Paddock. Like sometimes they'll be throwing snowballs. Sometimes they'll have like candy canes for socks, bats, whatever. I used to pull Chris Paddock, but I don't think I'm going to anymore. Brendan Rodgers. All right, I'm going to try to start speeding this up a little bit. Jordan Alvarez. That would be one I would like to have a short run of. Jake Rogers. Don't pull him. Johan, I do. I swear this guy follows me, man. I've got so many. If you're a Victor Robles collector, please contact me. I would love to see my collection. It's almost scary what I've got. Ooh, there's the man. That's the man, the myth, the legend. Please become a Cub, dude. Please become a Cub. I don't see anything short. I'm going to wait and look at his number just in case. Yeah, 465. 465 means it's a base. Chris Bryant, man. Gosh, that used to be my guy, too, right there. 465. Edwin Rios. Now here's another thing. Look, see, back to back. Like I said, you're not ever going to get one that's the same. I don't know if you can see it in the picture, but again, this is like the glittery one. This one has the rough surface where this one don't. And you can see it reflects definitely more than this reflects. So it's just the feel of the card. So yes, probably still got the same code, 465, 465. It's just one's a parallel and one is not. One is the base. So I'll keep the parallel out and the base to the side. Now, another thing we do is we take care of all the rookies. We put all the rookies to the side because, honestly, you never know what's going to happen. This guy might throw a no-hitter in the freaking 19 or 29 World Series, and we're all the collectors are going to be going back and looking for their cards, see if they got a rookie of him, and all of a sudden he'll be worth money. It's crazy how the market is. That one makes I think that'll be a great short print card if they ever have one. Another Cubs legend right there, Jake Arrieta. Man, I'm sorry. I really mean for my videos to be shorter than these. They just keep going. Oh, we're going to get a Bryce Harper relic. Nice. Gavin Lux. I'll pull him, and he's a rookie. Bregman, I'll pull him, and he's a rookie. Dustin May. So what I'm probably going to have to do is, unless there's one upside down, I'm going to have to go through here and look at all these codes, and I'm not going to make you all sit with me on that. So I will go through and look, and once I find in the different code, I will make another video and just add to this. Boy, don't pull him. Oh, Walker Buehler. He's a Kentucky boy, you know. All right, now here's another one, but that's the rough one. It's not a short one. Buehler went to the UK, by the way. All right, so that's the short print. Rendon, I pull him. Eric Hosmer, now a Cub. I don't pull him. In Wrigley Field. Wrigley Field, I feel like there's a lot of MVP. Paul Goldschmidt. Pull him, I don't pull him. I feel like I just saw his name earlier. Just to double check. I feel like a lot of pitchers are taking a Wrigley. I don't know if that's just a photography thing or Wrigley Field just that awesome. I swear I love that card. That card is like one of the prettiest. All right. So we got one upside down. So that means this is going to be a short print, which is weird because, like I said, it did not happen like this earlier. So this is going to be a short print. As you can see, he's got a scarf on. Pretty easily noticeable. So let's see what the number is. 471. So that tells us that a SP is 471. So that 472 we saw just a few minutes ago is even more rare. Like I said, that's if you were going through, you might have seen that. You probably would have seen that. So therefore, you wouldn't have to search as hard. I just kind of got lucky and flipped that one card over because we had seen it before. Mike Yastrzemski, man. Dude, I hope that guy starts going off. Because his grandfather was the Carl Yastrzemski. Don't pull him. Rookie. Don't pull him. Pull host doing pull host things. Zach Collins, rookie. Mendick, rookie. Michael Chavis. That's one of the rough ones. Again, it's kind of hard to see on there, but... Sorry. Oh, gosh, I don't even know. It's like, get it. Yeah, I don't even want it. I don't know. It's just something about as soon as I touch it, it's just, gives me the creeps. Sorry, guys. Whew, okay. We made it. Noah Syndergaard, Matt Carpenter. I did pull Syndergaard. All right, let's see what this is. And this is probably going to be the end because I think we got our two. So there's Bryce Harper relic. Bryce Harper is a player that you would definitely want a relic of. So that's cool. So you will get those, just like the other one. I would recommend while you're opening your cards, you do this with any special player to you. That way, whenever these stack up later, you know that you can instantly go to the one that was in the penny sleeve and you can get it put up. So, yeah. So, I ain't really going to look at anything else because we already got our two short prints and we got our relic. And boxes are fairly consistent like that. So, there we go. There's the Altuve. So we're going to look at that real quick. And then I'll end this. Golly, another 15-minute video. I apologize. Holy cow. thought that might have been special since the color, but no, it's just the Freddie. He's hurt again. And there's another Lindor, see, without the scarf. So that's what happens. And that's how you know you get a short print or not. And one last thing, just to prove to you that I'm not crazy. There's the difference right there on the end of the bat. That is just so crazy. That's insane. I have not seen that one. So I'll go do some Googling. And there's the 472 and the 465. Same card, same number. Everything's the same. I mean, you will never notice the difference unless you either look at the code or you just happen to look at that. That's wild. Go Cubs.